Hello everyone. Good morning. Look at you all in the chat saying hello to each other. I love that so much. You're all very cute and I want to squish you. Welcome to Scribble Brigade. It's a lovely, gloomy, rainy, grey morning here in Melbourne. And it's my favorite kind of weather to like get cozy and do some drawing and painting in. So hopefully I can send you some of those cozy drawing vibes so we can have a cute time together. I'm really excited for this class. We did it last week with the patrons and it was so fun. It was so fun. Everyone was like I don't know, everyone was being really funny in chat and it was just a cute time and I really liked it, and I'm excited to do it again today with you guys with a slightly different tasks this time. So what we're gonna do, if you don't already know, we're doing the theme one subject, many styles, and what happens is I have a reference image for you, which I used last week. I'm going to use this week and I'm going to use next week as well. So same subject for all 3 weeks for the whole month, and we're going to do different activities or styles or whatever things with that one reference image. And so it's a bit of like a class / playroom fusion, this Scribble Brigade. Also, if you don't know what Scribble Brigade is, it's a live stream that I do 3 times a month, the first 3 Wednesdays of every month, and we get together and we play art games, more or less. We experiment with things, we play, we try new things. I sort of curate reference images or like a theme every month, and during the 3 sessions of that month we explore that theme in different ways. So for instance, we've done like a whole month on 1-line blind contour drawings, which was really fun. Another month was a loosen up with florals. Another month we did a curio cabinet, like all sorts of different things, life drawing, landscapes, and just like, and games as well, not just drawing the things. So one of my favorite Scribble Brigades was one where it was called What Am I Even Drawing? And what I would do is I'd show you a blurred out image of a landscape. We had a certain amount of time to draw what we think we saw, and then I would take the blur off it and reveal what actually it was, and then we draw that again. And it's really interesting to compare. Anyway, Scribble Brigade is really fun. Love it so much. And I love you guys for coming along with me and playing along. It's just really nice to have like an excuse to be weird and playful and try new stuff. And I'm really pro experimentation and trying new things and like really pushing your boundaries and pushing you out of your comfort zone. Like I want the act of the actual mark making to be like the main fun part, not necessarily the final outcome, which is also nice to look at, but it's all about the process, baby. And we have a show and tell at the end, and I love the show and tell so much. They're very cute. Cool. That is the Scribble Brigade, more or less. So, I should say I do, three a month. The first one is for patrons. The second one is like this, public for everyone, and anyone is welcome. And then the third one is another patron one. So they are all, you can watch them all replayed if you want on the Patreon. There's like a whole collection of them. You can go and have a look at the huge folder full of so many. There's so many. And same here on YouTube. There's a folder that you can go and have a look at, or a playlist I should say. Cool. Done. I'm seeing some cuties in the chat. I just want to say hello to everyone. Hello everyone. Hi. Jocelyn, you're starting a new sketchbook with this Scribble Brigade. How exciting. Okay, let me tell you first what I need you to have with you for this session. We're going to do a little bit of mixed media stuff. So not everything is going to be in the sketchbook, but you can stick the things in your sketchbook. Okay, let me jump over to this one here. The art supplies, and there's our reference image that we're going to be drawing just down there in the corner, which is a beautiful vase and a bunch of flowers from my garden. I should tell you who the vase is by. I forget her name, Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Hang on, I'm going to get you the link. One second. I need to tell you because the woman who makes the vases is amazing. And I love her work very much. Where is it? I put a link somewhere, didn't I? Not there. I'm going to roll an ad while I look. How about that? That's new. I'm not really sure how ads work. But anyway, I'm going to roll an ad real quick. I'm going to come back with her name. Some of you probably have like, what do you call it? Premium. So I'm just here looking. I know where it is. It's on Instagram. And her name is Sarah. Where is she? Sarah Mixes. Ah, yes, here she is. I may have put it in the description as well. But anyway, that's her Instagram account, and she makes the most amazing ceramics, you guys. I got it at a market last year, and I just walked around the market about 4 times going back to look at it, and I ended up just getting it because I loved it. Cool. Yay. So what I need you to have for this session is paint. I've got some of my watercolors here. Your sketchbook. Here's my sketchbook. I'm sorry, my desk is really wobbly at the moment. It's got a screw loose. Literally. A glue stick, scissors, a pen, some art supplies of your choosing. I've just grabbed out some of my Tombow markers and some of my neocolour 2s just because I've been really enjoying using those lately. A paintbrush, and I need you to have about 4 loose leaf pieces of paper. So I've actually cut one smaller, so I'm going to need you to have 3 main ones and another one for a different, so 3 for one challenge and 1 for another challenge. And what we're going to do actually first, before we get into doing all the tasks, the Scribble Brigade is going to go over time, by the way, is I want us to pre-blobbinate our 3 sheets of paper, because we're going to use them at the end, and I want them to be dry. Cool. Yes, great. Yeah, nice. I think we should just do that. So I actually prepared some earlier because I was organized for once. So I want this sort of vibe. We're going to be obviously referencing this image in front of us. So I want you to do the most basic color version of that. So obviously there are greens. So I've got my green piece of paper with some lighter green and some darker green. It's so much more vibrant in real life. I don't know why my camera is it's dulling out. It's got a lot of appley colors there. Yeah, so there's a lot of green in the reference image. There's a lot of yellowy orange in the reference image. So there's a yellowy orange page. And there's a lot of pinky creamy colors as well in the background there. So I made a pinky creamy one. And I just made sure to do a lot of textures and that sort of thing. Regular paper is completely fine. I don't want us to put too much pressure on ourselves. So if you want to use fancy paper, go for it. But I'm just using plain old paper. It's actually drawing paper. Nothing fancy. 100 GSM, 110 GSM, but it's not that good. Cheap. I got that from kids art supply stuff. So let's do that now together. And then we can move on and do our first task after we've done this. Hopefully they dry. So my suggestion is to not use too much water when you're painting these, and I want you to try and cover the whole page. If you want, if a whole A4 size is too much for you, maybe you can cut it in half and do A5 sized sheets, which actually I might do just to make it a bit faster. So 3 of these. If you want to add an extra color, an extra page, it's totally up to you. But we'll just spend a couple of minutes doing this. And it'll be fun. A nice way to like loosen up. And you're all probably just like, what the heck is going on? I don't know what we're doing. Trust me, we'll get back to it, and it's going to be a fun exercise for us. Okay, so there's my 3. Let's do it. Let's do some pre-blobbinating. I'm going to use my watercolors. I'm going to try and make it so you can see what I'm doing. I've got my camera like zoomed right in, so it's hard to make it look like anything. I've got my little water vessel and my paintbrush. It's just, it's a fan brush, nothing fancy. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my maybe the yellowy orange, and I'm just going to scrub it in there and use a few different colors and try and get some good texture. If a bit of pink pops in there, that's cool. A bit of green pops in there, that's fine. But yeah, just make it as loose as possible, and try not to use too much water because we want it to dry. Yeah, how are you all going? Let me see if I can read some comments because I haven't really looked at the comments. Nasturtium flowers and leaves are edible. Yes, they are, like peppers. Best cocktail I ever had was made of them, and I bet it could be a mocktail too. Ooh, yum. Cute. You snapped in half my neo. Yeah, I snapped my neos in half. I did. I did that, and then I didn't even use them when I went overseas. Oh dear. How different is that to drawing in printer paper? Printer paper is like thinner, I guess, but you can use printer paper if you want. Yeah, basically I don't want us to be too precious. So if you've got some low quality paper, do it. This is just like an experiment. We're just kids in the classroom trying some stuff. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna wipe off that a little bit. That's okay. Got some green on my brush. This is meant to be the orange and yellow one. Okay, so I'm gonna let that one aside to dry. Now I'm gonna do a green one. Get in a bunch of different greens. Like there's a lot of dark greens in the reference image, and there's a lot of light greens. So something you could do is maybe at one side of the paper you can do the darker greens, and then at the other side of the paper you could do some lighter greens, so that you have the option of all the greens. I'm gonna mix in some like darker blue as well. And I'm just like scrubbing my brush, not doing any even brush strokes because I want it to be like textured and messy. Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a collage with this paper. So the more textured and interesting it is, kind of the better. So yeah, there's my green. Add in some, I might put a little bit of blue down here as well. Yeah, and I need a bit more of the darker green up here. There we go. Yeah, fan brush is really good for getting lots of interesting, quick texture. So there's my green. I'm going to put that aside. I don't have enough desk for wet paint. Oh dear. All right. Last one is going to be like, I'm going to make it like pink and like creamy pale kind of colors to go with a bit of the background. So the background is kind of grey, but it's also got like a pink and a bluish tinge to it. So I'm going to semi-ignore the grey part of it, and I'm going to mainly go for like the bluey pink side of it. So let's see what happens. Yeah, something like that is nice. I'm sort of mixing in a bit of white as well. You've got no paint. I'm scribbling all over the page with a felt tip. Great. Love that. I love just like using what we've got on hand. That's amazing. That is the exact way I like Scribble Brigade to work. Use what we have. Get creative with what we have. This is a fun page. Yeah, it's good to have different elements because then you can like, if you need something that's a bit more pink, you can go more here. If you need something that's a bit more blue, you can cut out from somewhere where it's more blue. Yeah, fun. Yeah, and add some like, just some extra texture all around. Cool. There is my neutrals page. If you want to do another one as well, maybe you can, I don't know, do more like dark tones, just to like bring up some of the dark bits in the piece, or like random colors. Up to you. Up to you. There we go. I'm just wiping down my desk because I get paint everywhere. All right, I'm going to put that to the side as well. There we go. Put that to the side because knowing me, I will knock that down and it will go everywhere. Okay, so that is going to be for our third I never know what to call them. Activity? That's going to be for our third activity. So we will come back to those. Hopefully they dry. I have my hairdryer with me just in case, but I also have my pre-prepared ones also just in case. But yeah, if you've got a window nearby with sun coming through, pop them there, or like a little heater or something. We can use a hairdryer as well if you want, or I'll give you a few minutes to go run and get your hairdryer if you need to, but we can deal with that at the end of the session when we get to that exercise. Yes, exercise. Nessa says, I've been painting Christmas postcards lately. This looks like a fun break from that. Yes, get into it. Let's do it. Kiss Kiss Bella, I'm experimenting with writing lyrics from a musical I've been listening to recently from one of the pieces of paper. Lovely. Lovely. BRB, I'm going to put my fan on high. Okay, so we've done that. That was fun. I'm going to run a quick ad so you can just like quickly finish that. I want to get these ads done and out of the way so that when we're in the exercises, it's all good. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll put an ad on and I'll see you after the ad. Okay. Hi everyone who has a premium or who has skipped your ad. Let me just, I've got a little worksheet up here so I could keep track of what I need to do because, you know, I live by chaos and I never, you know, remember things. So the first exercise we're going to be doing is one that we did last week on my Patreon Scribble Brigade, and it was so fun and everyone was extremely brave. I want to show you what we're going to be... Actually, maybe I shouldn't show you. Maybe it should also be a surprise like last time. Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to have a surprise. So grab your loose leaf piece of paper that we kept nice and white away from the painted ones. And what we're going to do is it's going to be like a bit of a see where we're at kind of thing. This is going to be our base drawing. So I'm not going to tell you what style this is going to be. I'm going to let you draw the reference image in whatever style you want it to be. Let me just get this page up here. Oh yeah, there's the little description of what this. I should have showed you that at first, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna hide that, and there is our reference image, our beautiful reference image. Cool. So what I want us to do now is grab whatever art supply you want. I'm going to use my neocolour 2s because I really like working really loose and scribbly, and neocolour 2s are really good for that. So I'm going to be using the neocolour 2s. And I just want you to draw the picture in front of you, and I want you to fill up the entire page. Like I want you to even colour in the background as much. Yeah. You like when I warn you about the ad coming? Good. Yeah. I hate doing ads on the live streams, but you know, gotta make some coins sometimes, don't you? Cool. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna just pop on 10 minutes. You're gonna have 10 minutes to just make this artwork. I'm going A5 size, so it's not too big. Do this on a separate sheet of paper though. Don't do this in your sketchbook because something's going to happen to it. I'm going to pop on 10 minutes. Draw it any way you want, whatever style suits you, but try and fill up as much of the page as possible. Nice. Let's do it. I'm going to put the timer on now for 10 minutes and we shall begin. There we go. The birds, it's the birds in the outside world. It's my backyard birdies. They're really happy because of the sun. Sorry, not the sun, the rain, and all the bugs are probably coming out. Feel free also to not necessarily do this exactly. Like you don't have to make it super realistic or anything. You can do whatever makes you feel good. If you want to go monochromatic, you can. If you want to do a limited color palette, you can. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, just do whatever makes you comfy. Do this in whatever style you like. And sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this, I will look at it and I'll be like, I don't like that leaf. I'm not going to draw that leaf. I give you permission to cull the things you don't like. Love nasturtiums. Got so many of them growing in my back garden. They like overtaking. But they're so cute. And you can pop them in your salad. I like working by color or by chunk. So like I'm obviously starting with the flowers and just dotting them around. And look, I don't care if I go out of proportion or whatever. Just kind of going with the flow and letting it happen. I'm putting the vase even just down here and I'm cutting out the bottom of it. Put the dots around. Nice and scribbly. How have you all been since the last Scribble Brigade? Oh yeah, I should mention that this is going to be the last Public Scribble Brigade of the year. I'm taking December off Scribble Brigade. I freaking love the Scribble Brigade, but it does take a lot of effort to put together and stuff, so I'm needing a little bit of a break from some elements of my work. And unfortunately, Scribble Brigade is the thing I'm breaking from. 10 minutes. This will be relaxing. How many? We've got 7.5 minutes to go. Definitely starts off like kind of chill, like I've got so much time. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, go, go, go. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed now. Have the blast, everyone. It looks like a fun time. Thanks, Constance. Have a good sleep. Let me draw in some leaves before I forget about them. How can you forget about them? They're like the only thing. They're huge. I cheat. I just watched the first. I watch the fun first and do the work later. That is cheating. You're cheating. You sneaky. That's okay. You can do this any way you want. Doesn't matter. Get some good surprises though if you do it. If you do it with us. Just saying. Last week we got some really good versions of this task in the Discord, in the show and tell. It was so wonderful. Love seeing how everyone interprets these exercises in their own special way. It's really, really nice. Makes me very happy. I also love that nasturtiums have such a distinct look that no matter how you draw them, they just look like nasturtiums. You can make them look like, you know, it's just blobs of nothing and you can still tell what they are. Funny little creatures they are. Some fun leaves in the middle. But yeah, also, with Scribble Brigade, you don't even have to join in if you don't want to. You can just lurk. Oh, I love being so messy. We've got 4.5 minutes to go. Every so often, I love doing something realistic, like my self-portraits and stuff, but like, nothing beats just being weird. And getting scribbly. It's just so fun. It does take practice though, doesn't it? It takes practice being able to let go and do the weird stuff. Letting yourself not be afraid to make weird art. Because that's a big scary part, is like letting go. And what if I make something ugly and people judge me for it? Or what if I judge myself too harshly for it and then I never want to do it again? It's our brains are very annoying sometimes, aren't they? But like, who cares? If it's fun, do it. Let me get some blue in there, why not? In the shadowy bits. Super fun and scribbly. I haven't yet done my outside bit. We've still got 3 minutes. That is so much time. That's 3 whole minutes. You know how much you can do in 3 minutes? A lot. You're all just like, ugh. Rushing. Some pink in here because good. because pink is good. What other colours do I want over here? I'm barely even looking at the reference anymore. Okay, now I'm going to colour in some of the background with, oh, this is my favourite one. Light cobalt blue. Love this colour. Colour in some of these spaces. You definitely taught me how to loosen up. Oh, that's nice. You're de-lurking, Rosie Praisy. I love that. Yes, join us. Have the scribbly time with us. We've got 1:50. I'm so excited for the next part of this one. Yeah, hope you've like filled up your whole page as much as you can. You know, it doesn't matter if you haven't. There's some extra fun little shapes around. Get the blue. We've got a minute to go. Oh, my hand hurts. Ooh-yah. You can pickle the nasturtium seeds like capers? Really? That's so cool. I learned so much from watching the ideas of flowing. Amazing. That's good. That's great. Okay, are we done? Nearly. 45 seconds. Got my scribble on. Love this. Can you tell I'm having a good time? I love drawing. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done here. Have a bit of shadow there. We're good? We still got 24 seconds. This 10 minutes is taking ages, my god. I mean, I do like make you guys work hard sometimes and make you do the tasks really fast. So yeah, I get used to working really fast. So when there's a longer timer, I'm like, come on, move it. Okay, there we go. There is my final one. Super scribbly, super colourful. I had a good time with that. Just put those out of the way for a little bit. Let me show you up close. Ta-da! There she is. It's way more vibrant in real life. Bits of neocolours everywhere. Okay, are you all ready for the fun part? The part that requires trust and that requires bravery? This was a really funny point last week in Scribble Brigade because people were either like, yes, let's go, or they were like, ah. Lucy, acknowledging I have no time to chat because I am so involved with making and I am loving it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our piece of paper and we're going to cut it up and rearrange it. We're going to do like a deconstructed version of this drawing or painting or whatever you've done. You could do it. Let's do it. We're all doing it together. We're all going to do the thing. And if it is so bad, like you're saying, mine is actually so bad, I hope we're going to cut it up. Yes. This will be fun for you. And if you're really proud of it, if you're really happy, take a photo because we're going to cut it up. I guess you could always rearrange it back to how it's meant to be if you want, but we're going to cut it up. Let me get my sketchbook because I want to stick it in my sketchbook. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stick it here. All right, now what I want us to do when we're cutting it up, grab your scissors. I'm going to use this piece of paper as an example. So what I want you to do is fold it in half downways. Folding it in half downways. Yep. Folding it in half again, sideways. Yep. And again, sideways. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then folding it in half again. So what we're going to have is 8 equal rectangles. There we go. All right, let's open it up. And we're going to cut along those lines. So I've placed mine upside down, so I can't necessarily see what I'm doing. And I'm going to place them beside my sketchbook upside down and go from there. So cut out your gorgeous artwork, which you just made, into these 8 rectangles. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for doing this. If it's too wet to fold, you can just cut it while, like, you can use your, you can just try and cut it if you want, or you can do this later. Paint markers weren't the choice because now I have to hope it doesn't smudge. You can find a different way around doing this if you like, but I am now going to shuffle them. Shuffle, shuffle. If you want, you can like cut them out and put them aside, but like try not to look directly at the things. Because what we're going to now do is place them on our page out of order, upside down, whatever you want. And come up with a new artwork. I'm gonna put that there. So fun. And if you want, you can even like cull one. If you only want 6, you can do that if you want. Have a look at your new arrangement. If you need to make any changes, so for instance, I don't like how these two are blue on the end, like they're too similar to each other. Same with these ones. So what I might do is actually like flip this and flip this and put that there. So it's not two of the same section next to each other, if that makes sense. Can even put that like that. No, it works better like that. Like that. Bit of rearranging, maybe like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's it. Maybe the smudge will add some personality. Some bits are a little soggy. It's okay, you can do this cutting up bit after if you like, but basically that's it. I'm gonna glue it into my sketchbook. I'm not gonna glue it in right now, but I will glue it in after this. But yeah, that's it. That's your new artwork, and I feel like this is a really fun way to think about other ways of making art, and especially if you're more interested in like delving into some abstract kind of stuff or something like that. It's also really interesting to like look at individual chunks of your piece. So like if I just look at that one, like what is interesting in this? What is interesting in this composition that I maybe can take with me into my other artwork? Yeah, like looking at each piece individually is also really interesting. So yeah, have a think about that. I think it's a really fun little task to do. Just it like makes you feel brave. It alleviates a lot of pressure with your artwork. You can just be silly and play with something. Yeah, they are like little mini abstracts. Even if you want to make a little zine, you can have one on each page of your zine. So yeah. Yay, that was task 1. I'm going to run an ad. I'll see you in a minute. I'm going to actually put them aside for now because I will stick them in later. Put them over there so they don't get all bad. Make my page nice and clean. Okay, so put those to the side. My desk is just not on right now. All right, ads maybe are done, I don't know. Next exercise is, it's going to be a fun one. It's also gonna stretch your brain in a different way, but we're not gonna cut anything up. There's no mixed media in this one. Not really. What we're gonna do is we're going to look at our reference image. Let me go back to the big screen. We're gonna look at our reference image and we are going to pull out, no, what we're gonna do is we're going to convert it into its most basic shapes. I want to strip out all of the unnecessary details. Everything's going to become flat, graphic, and basic. And I want you to challenge yourself to go as flat and basic as you possibly can. Think geometric. I'm thinking, stop the presses, I found my glue, Tara. Yeah, I want you to look at all the shapes you see in front of you. And this is a really good reference image for interesting shapes and basic shapes, because even though the leaves are on different angles and they're quite blobby and organic looking, they're essentially circles, right? With little star shapes in. Flowers as well, they're pretty much circles, and then everything is like circles, you know. The table is a square, the background is a square, and there are lines for the stalks of the flowers. So what I want us to do is first start by doing some sketching, doing some thumbnailing, and I want you to like use a pen. I've got my little pen here, and don't erase anything, and I want you to try and deconstruct this reference image into the most basic shapes you can. So I'm going to put a timer on for just like 5 minutes so we can do that, and I'm going to do it along with you, and I'll talk about what I am seeing and how you can see those things too. Yeah. Okay, cool. Chat's being very funny. My fan is working against me. It's trying to blow my little bits away. Funny. Now you need to stick with your glue. Great. Okay, let's start. 5 minutes. So what I am seeing is a lot of circle leaves. So I'm just going to practice drawing some circle leaves, and they're going to be as flat as possible, literally. And the leaves have these little like star shapes or wheels. Like, how do I want to do it? You know, maybe like this. I want to try and challenge myself to go as flat and basic as possible. I'm gonna just, I really like putting things in a little frame. It helps me to like ground everything. So the vase is just like 2 blobs. That's all I'm gonna do. And 2 handles like this. And then we've got some little dots all across it. And yeah, and now the leaves, I'm just gonna add some circles for the leaves, and maybe just some little star shapes inside the leaves, however you want to do them. Even no star shapes at all. Flowers are also circular, but they've got like these 2 little bunny ear eyebrows on the inside. And yeah, you can add a couple little petals like that maybe. Let me practice a little bit. So nasturtiums in the most basic shape, but still make them look recognizable. I could do something like that. I could do even just trying different things, and it's a good way to, you know, not settle on your first idea all the time. By doing a bunch of tiny little thumbnail sketches, you can figure out other ways for your brain to see things. I do a really good art prompt day. I do an art prompt day every month on my Patreon, and I did this really good one, which was such a big challenge for so many people. Where I got us to choose 2 themes. So for instance, I can't remember what I chose, but maybe you choose dog and flower. And then I want you to make a bunch of tiny thumbnail sized squares, 100 of them, literally 100, and try and do in each little square a thumbnail drawing with those themes connecting in any single way you can. And usually like we get to like 15 and we're like, oh no, I can't think of what to do. But then you have to keep going, and it's very interesting and very fun. And you can come up with some of your best ideas that way. I'm struggling with these flowers. I'm thinking I might even just go like this. I think that is a very basic nasturtium. Or you can even, you can do it any way you want. Go like this. Trying to find an interesting way to do the nasturtium. You could do the petals like this, like a couple of teardrops, something like that, and then we can put them in like this. Let's just see it. And then we've got like some pointing up ways which are interesting, like that. Flowers are kind of like overlapping heart shapes. Yeah, cute. Do some of the stalks poking out as well. This is like quite a good challenge. It does stretch your brain a bit, so it's really good like for graphic design as well, and just letting yourself like not get bogged down by details and just doing the most basic thing possible. Yeah, so, and it's up to you how much detail or not you want to put in, but it might be fun to try something and really push yourself with going as basic as you possibly can. Yeah, so anyway, there's some of my little thumbnail sketches that I did, just trying to figure out how I want the leaves to look, how I want the flowers to look, and just a little sketch of it overall. Yeah, so now I want us to actually do a drawing of this, like a proper drawing. I think maybe we can do 15 minutes of this, spend 15 minutes on this, maybe 10 minutes. What do you think? Let's do 10 minutes, and if we need an extra 5 minutes, we can do that. But yeah, just a nice little task to get us thinking in a different way. After the chaos of that first one when we were cutting things out and stuff. So feel free to use whatever you want, whatever materials you want. I might get out some of my Tombow markers. So I'm now going to combine not only the most basic shapes, but I'm going to strip the colors down to their most basic colors as well. Another thing you could do, which might help you, is to make a grid. So you can grab out your ruler, you can do it freehand, however you want. Make a grid. It doesn't have to be this small, you can do it even a like bigger squares, and use the grid as a way to put together your abstract or your basic geometric shape. So maybe a leaf takes up 4, and you just go within the grid of that. Does that make sense? And it can be as stripped back as you want. That's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do a grid. And the flowers, how would I do the flowers? Something like that, I don't know. And some little leaves can go inside some little squares. Yeah. See what you think of that. I think the grid is kind of a fun idea. I'm going to get out my lightest Tombow marker, and I'm going to make up a little freehand grid down here. Yeah, so my interpretation of being as flat and basic as possible is almost like putting building blocks next to each other, not overlapping anything. But you might interpret it in other ways. So let's put on a 10-minute timer and see how far we get with that. And if we want another 5 minutes, we can chuck on another 5 minutes for that. Okay, let's go. I'm going to put my grid down here. I'm just going to freehand it. I'll start with one in the middle. Wonky grid, love it, love a wonky grid. I hope you're all enjoying, and I hope you're all trying the things, being weird with me. Do some little swatching down the side here so I can keep track of my colours. And actually I'm going to start with the vase. I'm not sure if I really have the correct colours of the Tombows, but we'll see what we can do. Let's make the vase go down here. Where's the middle one here? I'm gonna change the shape a little bit just to fit in with what I want it to be. Gave her a fat bum, curvy hips. What's this yellow look like? Yes, perfect. We're all gonna go quiet as we're doing these. All right, I'm gonna start with this leaf in the middle here. And I'm going to use my grid as my as like a base spot for where I want to do my nasturtium leaf design in the middle, and I'm going for this little star shape, which I love to do anyway. I do it a lot. I'm gonna put another, I'm gonna actually put it down. No, I'm gonna put it up. Love the wonky grid because it means all the shapes are gonna just be a little bit more kooky and funny. Maybe some of them can kind of overlap a little bit, and that kind of is fun because it goes with the star shape. Put another one down here. Big leaf. Any questions? Anyone have any questions? I'm going to osteo appointment. We'll catch up later. Lovely. Enjoy. Hope you get well cracked. Let me attempt a flower now. How about that? I haven't really decided how I want to do my flowers. I think I'm going to keep them circle because everything else is kind of circle. And I think it looks cute. So I'm going to put a circle here for the nasturtium. And I'm going to use, do I have orange anywhere? Ugh. Need a dark orange. Oops, did I do anything? No. This orange? Yes. I'm going to do like that maybe. Maybe I'll do 4. That'll do. That's my nasturtium. And I'm going to do a yellow one too, like a pale yellow one. Do I have a pale yellow in my pencil case? What's this one like? Yeah, that will do. No, actually it won't do. It's like a quilt pattern. Yeah, it is. I'm going to do, that was kind of the yellow one, but it turned into the orange one. I'm going to do a yellow one over here. And actually the vase has some cute dots on it as well, which I forgot about. They're halfway. And I use this orange one and do the same thing. This is such a good brain challenge. I can feel all your brains being like, ah. I might do some upward facing ones here. How should I do that? How should I do that? Maybe first I'll do one here. Red one. Stripping it down to the most basic. Sometimes like I have to say the thing out loud so I don't forget what I'm actually doing, and so that I don't also find myself slipping back into trying to add more details. I'll do another red one up here, maybe like a half-sized one, like an open one. Looking up. This is like an idea expansion pack. That's funny. I'm gonna colour that in. And there is like some cute little bud ones as well, which is fun. Not sure, maybe I can just make them into like just little circles because they're just babies and they just be circles. Now actually I'm gonna like go in these cracks with the slightly darker green and fill some of them in, and maybe there's like some spots here for some leaves I can fill in later. It's like high school, you remember when they're like, today we're going to do this style, next day we're going to do this style. And at the time it's like, ugh, I just want to draw what I want to draw. But then when you get older, you like crave that, someone tell me what to do. So I love doing that with Scribble Brigade because it also allows me to try different things and be like, what do I want to do? What do I like find interesting to draw? What challenges can I give myself or give my Scribble Brigaders that is going to be interesting and scratch that itch of being told what to do but not like really being pressured too much. Yeah, so that's how it feels like for me. It feels like we're kind of at school, but it's cute. It's a cute time. Not a being told what to do time. We've got a minute and a half to go on the 10-minute chunk. I mean, it's so easy to just like keep going, and by all means, like even after the Scribble Brigade, if you want to attempt some of these tasks or styles again in a different way, go for it. I'm going to put another leaf down here. Not gonna lie, for attention, I keep forgetting to do the basics. Yes, I get it. It is like retraining your brain, and I definitely have to remind myself, Sophie, get back to basics. There was one Scribble Brigade we did where we did a bunch of landscapes in the most basic way possible, and like by only using 2 colors or 3 colors, and I had to keep reminding myself the same thing. And I also want to do some little green leaves to and some, maybe a little stalk, whatever they're called, around these ones, just because they're baby leaves and they get to be places too. Yeah. How do we feel? Do you want 5 more minutes? I could go for another 5 more minutes. I really like this. It's very cute. None of these tasks I had really tried before. Like, I haven't tried this task. I didn't test it before I came here. So it's fun to try these things with you all, and I am also surprising myself with learning these new things. Putting the table down. Let's do another, what do you reckon? Another 5. See how we go. Give that paper that we pre-blobinated earlier extra time to dry. Because we're coming to it. We're coming for it. It's coming soon. I actually want to do something about the little diamonds on the inside of the leaves as well. Maybe the little ones can have little diamonds or stars. Cute. Yeah. I'm going to fill in these ones with little colours. Hi, Becky. Needs some wink of Stella on top. Beautiful. I'd frame this and put it on my wall. Cute. That's nice. This one can be green or like a mustard star. Same with this one. As a ceramicist, the amount of love this gives the pot and flowers would overjoy me to see. Yes, I have. I'm not sure if Sarah is here, the ceramicist, but I did send her all the links to the live stream, and if you want, you can tag her. If you're going to post this on your stories or on your page, feel free to tag Sarah, the creator of these ceramics, because she deserves it, because it's a stunning piece of art, this vase, and it's so cool. She thinks it's so cool that there are artists all over the world drawing her vase. Love it. Got to support our fellow artists all the time. All the time. Little blue. This one can be a little blue star. Yeah. Cute. I might add in a couple other little ones. Why not? Because they're fun. One. I'll add one. Nowhere else really fits. There we go. What are we thinking? I'm really liking this. I would like to go further with this, I reckon. It's very similar to some of the stuff I do already. I do a lot of these like patterns, these flat patterns, but I haven't really built it up into an actual scene before, an actual still life scene. So I'm very inspired by that. I've got a minute and a half to go and we will be done. Yeah, I hope your brain's a little stretched with a different way to look at reference images, and just to remind you that realism or copying things exactly isn't always the most interesting way about it. Sometimes it's more interesting to think outside the box, and this is a fun task for that. And you can turn it into a quilt. I'm going to colour in the background in this light purple colour. Yeah. It's also like tiles, isn't it? Or mosaic. But yeah. Gives me graphic design vibes, or like animation vibes. Had fun with flattening the colors as well as flattening the shapes. I think the grid was a really helpful way to place things around and seeing how they overlap. But yeah, there we go. That's my one. I should add a couple of more dots on here, on the little vase. Cute. Okay, I didn't do the swirl. I didn't make it a swirl. Maybe I'll just do that. Forgot about that. Lovely. Oh, that was a fun one. I think that looks really nice in my sketchbook as well. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, thank you to Sarah Austin for the vase. I mean, I purchased it, but I asked her permission if we could use it in the stream, and she was very excited about it. We've already gone over time. We've got one more exercise to go, and then we're going to do a show and tell. So this is an extra long Scribble Brigade, which I think is perfect because it is the last one, the last public one of the year. And yeah, why not go out with an extra long session, with an extra long amount of play and silliness. Yes, let's have a quick stretch. I'm going to run a little ad. I'll see you after the ad. Fun. This is a cute sketchbook spread. Been doing some a lot more Tombow marker drawings in my sketchbook again lately, which is nice. That was last week's one that we did with the patrons. That was my cut and paste one, the first exercise we did. We did a limited color palette exercise as well, and we also did a one-line blind contour drawing, which was fun. I love these one-line blind contour drawings. That was a really good one to see everyone's version. Yeah. Now what are we going to do? We're going to, firstly, actually, let me do a little bit of self-promo, because being a one-woman business, being an artist, it's not easy in these days. So just allow me a little bit to talk about what's going on a little bit at the moment. So I am doing a shop update on Friday, and I have tons of stickers and mini prints, double-sided mini prints that I've been using, that I have previously only been exclusive to Patreon. I'm updating whatever is left of the stickers and the postcards or mini prints up onto the shop on Friday, including this one, these stickers here from my most recent artwork. So you can get them in a pack of 12, and you can also buy them individually. But also on Patreon this month in November, if you sign up to the Orange Bird tier in November, you will get a double-sided mini print. So on the front is the final artwork, and on the back is like a sketchbook collage of all the drawings I did to get to the final artwork. And you will receive one randomly selected sticker from this lot in your letterbox. And it's a lot cheaper to get it like this than it is to buy them on my shop, because I send out with like a card mail, so it's just in a letter, so it costs like you $3 in shipping rather than $23. So everything that I send out in my shop is priority shipping, registered shipping and that sort of thing, so it costs a bit more. But yeah, if you want the mini print and a cute little randomly selected sticker, you can do that anytime this month on the Orange Bird tier. Yeah, sign up to that and get those goodies. I'm very excited about them. They're really, really cute. They're so small. They're so small. And you know what's really fun is that they line up almost exactly on the print, yeah, that was a bit of a revelation for me. I did not plan that, but it worked out so perfectly. But yeah, you can also buy them in a pack of 12 or individually from my shop update on Friday. And I also have all of the originals of my magical musical instruments. I have my new calendar, which came in, and it looks so good. That's the calendar there. So I'm very excited to share this calendar with you all. I've been working really hard on it, and every single illustration is so vibrant and colourful, and they have their little stories connected to them. And that's made out of 100% recycled paper and vegetable ink. And I also have 2 art books in the launch on Friday. One is my Scotland sketchbook art book, and one is the Ireland one. They haven't arrived yet. There's a bit of a manufacturing delay, which has me pulling my hair out a little bit, but I'm going to put them on the shop anyway, and they will be kind of like, if you add them to your cart, I will hold your package until they come in, which is hopefully very soon. Like, they said that they've put it to the top of their list, so that's coming. And just like a ton more Giclée art prints are coming, and more stickers, and yeah, so much stuff. I've got a lot of work to do before the update. I've got a lot of uploading to do. Anyway, that's my little pitch. Thanks for listening. It's hard work running a shop, my God, really hard work. But I appreciate you listening, and Patreon as well, as always. My favorite place to be, and one of the best ways to support me is there as well. Now, are you ready for exercise number 3? How have you gone with your papers? Are they dry? Mine are dry. Mine are pretty dry. I mean, they have a slight wetness to them, but they're pretty much dry. I think maybe you've worked out what this one is already, but we're going to be doing a little bit of a collage, a chunky collage. Chunky if you want. You can use your scissors and cut out and be a bit more precise if you like. But I would really love to take what we learnt from the last exercise, from this exercise, and kind of bring it into a collage version. So with our 3 painted pieces of paper, we're obviously going to make a little collage. So I want to spend about 10 minutes making a little collage with our pre-blobbinated papers and just like stick them into our sketchbook. And then we'll have a few minutes at the end to like grab our pencils or our Tombow markers and just like add a few little like nice little details if we want as well. Just like extra scribbles or some shadows or whatever you want to do. Yeah, so I think we should just go. I'm going to go chunky. I'm going to go loose, similar to how I draw. I'm not going to do perfect circles. I'm not going to do like perfectly designed things. I'm going to like make it really chunky. A mistake has been made. I used the same colors. Did you? No. Well, you can try again later, or you can quickly do a wash over a couple of them to change the colors. But yeah, basically I wanted our pre-blobbinated papers to be the colors within the reference image, but it's okay. You can even do different colors. Like, why not? Just use the colors you've got, see what happens. It might just come out a little bit different to what you imagined, and maybe it'll be amazing, and maybe it'll be weird, and maybe it'll be crap. But whatever it is, you tried a thing and you were brave, and it's something you wouldn't have tried otherwise, maybe. Yeah. Okay. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to start with my dark green one. I like to look at things in layers. So there's obviously a background. But if I'm just looking at the subject itself and not the wall, I'm going to start dark, I think. I'm going to start at the background and then I'm going to move forward. So there's obviously a lot of dark green in the background there. And I'm just going to like tear it in a way that is in a blobby shape that I can use as a background for the leaves. I'm going to pop on maybe a 10-minute timer. And again, if we need a little bit extra time, I can add on a little bit of extra time. Just putting the timers on to keep us like on track, because I could be here all day doing the things with you guys, which is, you know, it's fine, but I have to update my shop. It's okay to pre-blob the pages different sizes. Yeah, totally, because we're going to cut them up and, you know, do different things. I've got my previously done ones as well from this morning, and I might actually use some of these colors as well in my collage. But yeah, in general, we're going to rip it up. Are you cool with that? You better be. We're doing this. We're being brave together. My pre-blobbinated pages are too light. Just like just see how you go with this, with them being light. Like, it's a different way of observing making artwork using the subject. Crisis averted. I scribbled on it with my markers. The spread is truly a scribbly mess. Heck yeah. All right. I'm going to just pop 10 minutes on and just see how you go. Feel free to follow along with what I'm doing or do it in your own way. So I'm going to just tear out like a base. So that's going to be my dark base. And, you know, what the heck? I'm just going to stick it as I go. I'm not even going to plan it as much. And I'm going to use some like yellow for the flowers. So yeah, I'm going real chunky. But you can be a bit more delicate if you like. You can use your scissors. You can use an X-Acto knife. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever is comfy for you. But if you don't want to be comfy, do some weird stuff. I'm kind of using my basic the last one we did, the very basic shapes, as a bit of a inspiration, a bit of a carry-on. So I'm gonna just try and make my shapes really simple. Hear the birdies outside? I hope you can hear the birdies outside. Get some leaves. And you'll see it all coming together and you'll be like, what? I did that. I did a collage. Tuning in while I finish my uni exhibition work. I've actually been making collage for it too. Nice. Collage is fun. I don't do it enough. And then every time I do it, I just have such a good time. I did this art challenge a little while ago for myself, like I think there's a video of it on YouTube where I wanted to fill up my sketchbook, fill up the rest of my sketchbook, and there was one day that I was just like feeling a bit bleh, didn't really want to put much effort in, and I was like, oh, I'll do a collage. I feel like that's going to be easy, and it just, my mood just brightened up instantly as soon as I started doing it. I'm gonna use this one for the vase. Just being messy, it's so good. And try not to have too many like flat lines from where the paper ends, but a little bit is okay. I'm looking forward to show and tell after this one. And also don't fret if you didn't finish any of the tasks, because you know we were under a time frame. We have to kind of be under a time frame, otherwise, like I said before, I'll be here forever. Oh yeah, look at that chunk. Love the wobbliness of this. Very fun. I'm locked in. Heck yeah. How fun. This is good. I'm enjoying this. Sophie is having a good time. Good ass time. Putting some fun shapes in. Let's get some more nasturtiums in there. Love a good crafty time. One of my favorite ways to hang out with people is like this. Just, you know, parallel play. So nice. It's like hanging out with people but without too much social expectations. Like you just go in a room and you do the thing together. It's great. My glue has paint from my markers on it. The glue casualty. Put one there. I need some more leaves. Let's make some more leaves. We've got like 4.5 minutes left of this sesh, this chunk. Cute. Layering. How often do we get the permission to do stuff like this, you know? Feels good to do the weird thing. Another, maybe a dark leaf can go under here. Some cute little like stems going on, so I might make a few of those. This one's like the end. I need to, I want to take out all the sharp edges if I can and make it as chunky and blobby and loose as possible. It's also a great way to fill up a page in your sketchbook if you're someone who likes to fill up as many sketchbook pages as possible. This is a great way to do that too. Pop some cute little stems in. Maybe some in front as well. I'll stick them down in a little bit, I think. Dropping into lurk as it's past midnight here, but this looks so cute. Excited to give it a try tomorrow. Oh, that's lovely. Enjoy your lurk, Sam. Love our lurkers. Sometimes it's just nice to like watch other people do art in real time, isn't it? Doing some little leaves for this bit up here. I feel like I want to do some more flower moments as well. Big orange one up there. Cute. This is fun. Having fun. It's fun to like, it looks one way on my desk, but then when I look at it on the screen, I'm like, oh, that's really fun. Seeing how it's all coming together. I want some more darker leaves, I think. Just for the contrast. Up here, maybe a couple. So we've come to our 10-minute time on that one. Oh, you know what I can do? Can I do a poll? I can do a poll. 5 more mins. I'm done. Okay, let's do that. Did it work? Is there a poll? There's a poll. How exciting. I didn't know I could do that. Let's give it a minute and see what you all say, if you want more time or not. Have an inkling that you probably will. Mrs. Red, what fun. I've enjoyed watching as I get other work done. I have a phone appointment now, but I have to watch the end once it's finished. Wonderful. It's nice to have you here. Good to see you again. 5 more minutes look like is the winner. Not surprised. That's funny. Some people are done. Let's just do 5 more minutes and then we will be done. Okay, go. Add some more nasturtium colours. Up here. Like little baby ones around as well, and just have some little chunks of colour off to the side like that. They don't even necessarily have to be attached to anything. I might do some little dots on my vase. I will also, in a sec, I'll post a link to the Discord. I usually have the Discord for my patrons, but I really love seeing everyone's show and tell stuff, so I'd also like to offer my Discord to those who come to the live sessions, the public live sessions. So if you're interested, you can join my Discord so I can have a look, so we can all have a look at what we've done and what you've done. Today, as we say in Australia, today. Cute little dots in my vase. Fun. A bit more yellow. Like a little yellow pop in here somewhere as well. Lawnmower just goes on in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. I hope not. I hate when I try to do videos and then someone just wants to mow their lawn. How very dare they? How dare they have lawnmower near me. Alright, 2.5 minutes of finessing. And you know, there are some little textures you could do on the leaves if you want to. Like if you want to use a lighter part, you can add some fun little things. Like they have those little cute little star shapes almost. I'm not sure if I'll be able to rip that in a very loose way. I'll try. Okay, kind of, not really. I don't know if maybe. I will send you the Discord link in a sec. I haven't sent it yet. This is not live for me, but I'm enjoying this so much. You are so fun to listen to, and your voice is calming. I could listen to you all day. Oh, thanks, Rochelle. Yeah, that's cool. I like how in the live streams you don't have to watch it live. You can watch it from the beginning as well. That's nice. We've got 1 minute and 20 to go. You'll get to some point in the video where I finally see your message. And you'll be like, oh yeah, I wrote a message. Okay, just did a couple of little like nasturtium leaf bits. I think I'm done. I don't really want to do anything else to it. I like how it is. Actually, I'll do one more leaf because I want to do one that like goes over the top of the vase a little bit, and then I'll be done. There, boop, cute. Yay! I'm gonna stick that down afterwards. I'm going to take a photo of it so I don't forget how I want the things to look, and then I will stick it down, because if I do it here it'll take me another few minutes and I don't want to take up too much time in your lives. There we go. Complete. Such a fantastic session. I was away and came in towards the last half an hour or so. This looks so great. We'll replay, sorry. It would be fun to paint both sides and then curl the edges. Yes, you can absolutely do that. That's a wonderful idea. Congratulations, everyone. Your brains have officially been scribbleified. You tried some new things. You were very brave and good, and I'm proud of you. I'm looking forward to having a bit of a show and tell. So here is in the chat right now. That is the link to my Discord. If you're not on my Discord already, sign in, jump on. There is a section called the Scribble Brigade on the left, all the way down. And in that category, there's one called TSB Share Place, the Scribble Brigade Share Place. Pop your images in there, take some photos, pop your images in there. And we will all have a little look. I'm not sure how many of you are going to be popping stuff in there. So usually with the Patreon show and tells, we look and sit and look at things for quite a while, but we might have to like be a little faster flipping through, but I'm going to make sure we look at everyone's thing. But yeah, please stay for the show and tell because it is so fun and I love how everyone cheers each other on and that sort of thing. Yeah, so jump on the Discord, start uploading your stuff. I'm going to run another ad and it's going to be our last ad. So there we go. We ran over time a lot. I usually do my Scribble Brigades for only an hour, but I feel like this definitely needed to be a longer session. Let me show you. There's my collage up close and really like it. It's so chunky, it's so messy, it's very fun. I'm looking forward to sticking it down, and then I'm also going to stick down my deconstructed one beside it. It's going to be a nice spread, I think. Yay. So next week on Wednesday we're doing the final session, which is a Patreon only one, and that is going to be at 6 p.m. on Wednesday the 20th. I can't remember what date that is. Melbourne time. So I will post the link on my Instagram stories and stuff so you can time zone it. Also on my Discord I'll time zone it so you can read it in your own time zone. Cool. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you all had fun. Kiss Kiss Bella, thank you so much for joining in. Let's jump over and have a look at what you've all been uploading. Oh, look at this. Last week, there was a lot of amazing stuff as well. We had so much fun last week. Look at it all. Yes. Okay, let's start. Where did we start from? From Tara. Let's have a look at your work, Tara. Oh, this is your what? You didn't cut it out? No, wait. Which one was this? That was the one that you need to cut out later, once it dries. That's beautiful though, I like it. The combination of like marker and paint, and you went all the way to the edge. I love that. And this is your simplified version. That's cute. I like the bottom left one with the flowers and the leaves are just, they're the same, but they're not the same. You can tell what they are. I love that. So good. The black and white one is also lovely. Nice work. And this is your collage. Look at the handles. I love how big the handles are. That is so fun. This is great. This is really great. Look at the texture of that leaf at the top right. This is great. I love the chunkness of this, Tara. It's so chunky. Fun. Looks like you had a fun time with that one. So good. Thanks, Tara. Sanit. This is fun. The art and the mess. Heck yeah. Look at you go. You cut the thing out. Oh no. I like how you wrote the little Scribble Brigade too. This is a fun looking spread. Look at the chaos and the looseness and the freedom with the sketches as well. That's lovely. I love looking at the individual squares as well, seeing how people lay them out differently. Amazing. Oh, so good. There's your like a basic flat one next to the chunky collage, and I love it over the journal entries, over the writing. That is really good. Yes, the double texture in the collage. It's delicious. I love seeing how people interpret the different things. Yeah, you are live, Rochelle. You might just not be at the same like time stamp. This is beautiful. That is a really satisfying spread. And the mess. Reality. That's amazing. So good. Really so good. Ilya? Oh, that is really satisfying. Ooh, I like the pixel looking one you did on the grid. It's how everything's like rectangles. That's very cool. That's very fun. I appreciate that a lot. And the deconstructed one where you cut it out. I love the color palette. I love that you did it on a toned brown paper. Feels like nostalgic. Feels like the 1940s storybook. It's beautiful. It's lovely. Tombos are the best. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. A million times. Yes. This is really fun. I love it. Yeah, the pixel one's very cool, isn't it? This is fun. I hope you stick it in. Is it stuck in? I hope you stick it in like that. That's really cool. I like the bleedy bits every so often as well, and the oranges. It is like glowing. Oh, stun. Hi Abby, I didn't see you before. Hi Abby. The brown paper was the back of an art supply bag. It's so lovely, and it's nice to like use stuff that would otherwise be like rubbish or trash, you know? Why not draw on it and try a weird thing? It's very, very nice sketchbook spreads you have there. I love that. I used double-sided tape. Smart. My chat hasn't been working, so I've been yabbering to myself. Oh no. Yabbering, but we know. You know. The collage. Oh, I love this collage. So pretty. Is that a mixture of like neocolours and water on top to make it swishy? I love that. And the purple like wavy base background. Nice. And the drawing at the front. Is that the drawing you're meant to cut out? No, this is the drawing you're meant to cut out. Oh, cool. Neocolored marker as well. The link shouldn't be expired. I only just made it. Try it with a different browser, perhaps. Sam, that's okay. I hope you get inspired to do it again later. I want them all as wallpaper again. I know. Last week we wanted them all as wallpaper. I love this one. This is great. It's my favorite. Meg, amazing work. Jocelyn, so fun. Yes, that's beautiful. I love these colors. Did you cut it up though? You cut it up. I'm so proud of you. Fun. And the page that we did with the like the grid and the sketches and stuff, I'm really loving how everyone's spreads are looking. I'm definitely feeling inspired. Thank you, Sophie. Oh, that's nice. I want to do this with my 3D idea. Do it. You absolutely have to do it, Nessa. The collage. Oh, it's so like soft and gentle and dreamy, but chaos at the same time. It's perfect. I love it. Yes, this spread is divine. Love this spread. Oh, I like how you stylized the nasturtiums with like almost this bow. Cute. Oh, amazing. And your view for the night. I love seeing people's workspaces as well. Look at you working on like outside. So lovely. What a dream. Abby. Oh, so last week Abby did one of my favorite ones, and I love how it's different. It's so different from last week. I like how you put it all into a square. This is good. I like these colors very much. Yummy. Yum yums. Cute. I love how you did the nasturtiums. Oh, this is fun. So fun. I like your sketch above the top, in the top left, the blue, how they're all like floating away. this one. And your collage. Oh, look at those brush textures. Hell yeah. Absolutely, yes, very much. So good. I want to scoop those textures up with a spoon. Eat it like ice cream. Thank you, Abby. Reb, this looks beautiful as well. Look at that. Cute. It looks so squishy. It looks like one of those rubber hose animations. I feel like they would be dancing to like little 1920s music. Oh, that's really sweet. That's lovely. Oh yeah, I forgot to give us extra time to draw in some like hand-drawn details. Feel free to do that in your own time on your collage if you want to. I see that you've got one leaf with a little detail there. Beautiful. Love the watercolor texture going on here. Stunning. Reb, well done. Beautiful. Natalie, I didn't spend much time on the collage because I had to put me and my son's dinner plates together. Thank you, Sophie. You had so much fun. Oh, I hope you all did your sons play along too? Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, there's your simplified one. That's lovely. That is lovely. Oh, there's your cutout one. Nice. Well done for cutting up your artwork. Very scary to do. And your collage to the right there. Beautiful. I love the softness. I love the soft tones of that. Amazing. Ooh, this is fun. This is different. I like this. It's literally just like the most basic shapes. What else could you ask for? It's lovely. That's really interesting to look at. And your collage. Oh yeah, with all the soft color. I love that you did the negative space handle on the right there. That's really sweet. You know, you can tell that it's a vase and flowers, but like not really at the same time, which is really fun. Really fun to look at and try to figure out. Your brain tries to figure out the patterns of things. It looks like a bubblegum machine. This one, oh yeah, cute. It's so cool to see how different everyone's work is with the same prompts. I know. I love it. I love it. You know, we all have our own like authentic way of making stuff, our own way of handwriting, and our own way of drawing and interpreting things. So it's really nice when I see people just leaning into doing it their way, and just like trusting me to be weird. And yeah, it's good. Good. Some of these are Kandinsky like, yes. Abby, I've got work in 10, so I'm going to head off. These are glorious, and this was glorious. Thank you, Abby. Love you. Bye. Paula, I had to do the cut one. I have to do... Oh, you have to. You have to cut it up. This is fun. I like how they're like kind of floating. There's your basic shaped one, your flat one. I really like the little sketches to the side there. That's lovely. Nice. Ah, so sweet. So sweet. I like this. I like how, actually really like how you haven't filled it all up. I like how there's gaps and stuff and how it like trickles up. It's really nice. The vase looks so cute in all of them, doesn't it? Myriad, this looks fun. Look at all these good things. Cool. I'm proud of you for cutting it up. I love how you've laid it out really long like that. Nice. This is really nice. And you're drawing to the right with the sketches to the side of it. So cute. I like how the little nasturtium leaves are just like little discs floating around. And your collage with all the scribs. I love seeing in chat everyone cheerleading each other. So cute. Yeah, these look great. Love these black drawings, the black marker. I think they're really successful. And the vase with the little dots makes my heart tinkle. It's so sweet. Twinkle, I should say, not tinkle. Well, you know, whatever. Love how the cut up one is long and arrow. Fun layout. Yes, like this one. Yeah, I agree. Sally. Oh, this is cool. Like how you did this. This is lovely. And your cut out chunks all around and your little sketches. This is a really nice page to look at. And your collage. Lovely. Fun. Good colours. Good shapes to look at. Such sexy spreads. They really are. Your cat got involved. Cats always do that. It's like my person is not paying enough attention to me. I'm going to go exactly where their attention is. Steffi, hello Steffi. Oh, this is fun. Neocolours. Well done for going all the way to the edge. And you cut it up. Yay. Such a leap of faith, isn't it? Like, you do an artwork that you love, and then I make you cut it up. Proud of you. It's really cool. I really like that bottom right square just as it is. It's really fun. Same with the second one to the top. And there's your basic shape one. That's fun. That's really fun. That could be a sticker for sure. Love the live chatty sesh. I know. Love hanging out with you guys. Chat, you always make me laugh and you always make me feel a little like warm. I did the class on Patreon recently and it really helped my page layouts. That makes me feel happy. Yay. I really liked that class. I put a lot of effort into that one, so I'm glad that everyone's been doing it. And your collage. Ooh, the background is fun. I love the swirly handles. Amazing. Beautiful layering. This is really nice. The vase, that purple is really pretty. I feel 50% happier too. Yes, we're still here. We're still here. We're doing our show and tell. I'm glad that you can pick up the end of the stream. Steffi, beautiful work. Beautiful. You forgot the dots. It's okay. You can add them later. Yavin, I played with different art supplies than I usually use and I had so much fun. I want to do more collage. Yes. Collage revolution. Oh, this looks so cool. It's like a mixture of why are my eyes crying? It's just a bit of wind in my eyes. Love these colors, the combination of neocolours or markers together. Beautiful. How satisfying. Cute. Yes, I love seeing everyone's little workings out, everyone's little sketches in this exercise. It's really nice. Beautiful. Oh, and your collage is so cute. That's so cute. I love the two little heart-shaped nasturtiums at the top. That's really sweet. It would be weird to put Google eyes on the pot for the dots. Yes, do it. It would be fun weird. Really beautiful, Yavin. Tara, it finished drying, so you cut it up. Yes! That looks so good. I love these colors all cut up together. That like acid green yellow with like the pops of red. Yum. Yummy. That came out really nice. Your son scribbled. I love that. Oh, it's so nice. I love when kids join in. And your Tara, your daughter Aria. Beautiful work. Wow, she's very skilled. That's gorgeous. Ah. My face hurts from smiling. Well done, everyone. I'm really proud of us all for just diving in and doing the weird things with me. And thank you so much for coming along this Scribble Brigade journey with me, whether this is your first time coming along or if you've been doing Scribble Brigade with me for the last year and a half or 2 years almost. I really appreciate you being here. It's been a really fun year of Scribble Brigades and I'm looking forward to next year doing the same. I'm taking December off, no Scribble Brigade in December, and but I'll be back in January with more Scribby Brigades, and I hope I'll see you all there too. But yeah, in the meantime, have fun just playing and not worrying about what other people are doing. Enjoy the process, enjoy being weird, enjoy trying out that strange idea that you have been putting off because you're scared of it. And yeah, if you are gonna post any of your works on your stories or on your feed in whatever platform, please tag me, because I would love to see them and I'd love to reshare some of them. I'm gonna take photos of what I've been doing and share them on my Instagram, and I'd love to share some of yours as well, so everyone can see how amazing you all are and what kind of fun stuff we've been making. And yeah, watch out for my shop update coming in a couple of days, in 2 days. And I have, lots of goodies there that are really lovely. And support me on Patreon if you like this, if you want more of this. There are so many on there to watch in replay. Plus I make a video every single month for the Yellowbird tier, which is what you can see the Scribble Brigades on. So there's like 80 videos, exclusive videos that no one's seen before there as well. And art prompt days, if you like this kind of style. I do art prompt days once a month as well, so there's like 3 years worth of art prompt days as well, and they're all fun and we have a good time and it's cute. Anyway, this was a 2-hour stream. This is like the longest time I've done a stream for ages, but you're all wonderful and I really enjoy hanging out with you all. Yay. I'm glad you all had a nice time. Can't wait to see what you've been can't wait to see more of what you've been working on. If you're watching this on replay, also feel free to tag me. I'd love to see what you've been working on in the future. Good. Great. Enjoy your day. And I will see you, if you're a patron, I will see you next week. For the final Scribble Brigade, but if you're just here for the fun free ride, more than welcome. I will see you in January for the next one. Nessa, you're so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Love you all. Thank you for the tip, Nessa. That's so nice. No one's done that before. That's good. I'm gonna go and curl up with my dog and have a cup of tea and digest and chill and then get back to work, updating my shop. All right. Enjoy your nights. Enjoy your days. I adore you all. You're all very cute in the chat. I love that. I love it so much. Okay. Nice. Tooroo.